The game director for Hytale just answered a bunch of questions about the game, hinting at future testing, upcoming features, and teasing potential mechanics. First, he confirmed that there will still be a Hytale Beta. A user asked, will the beta be closed or open to everyone when it drops, and John said it would be best to have both. It's been years since the team has mentioned the beta, so who is this mystery knight? John Hendricks was previously a creative director for Minecraft, but has been working on Hytale since 2020. He really knows his stuff and has been very active on social media, answering a bunch of Hytale related questions recently. Popular and longtime Minecraft YouTuber In the Littlewood joked on Twitter after we got the last blog post about how he'll see everyone for the next one in 2024. But John quickly replied saying, we don't have to wait till then to share more, do we? This confirms our recent suspicions and strongly indicates that we'll be getting another blog post and more gameplay soon, at the very least before New Year's. And whilst the recent blog post was a welcome update and revealed testing had begun, it didn't showcase anything new as far as in-game footage. This really caused a stir, so John addressed the community's response in a string of tweets. Quote, I wanted to call out a fair critique. It only briefly touches on progress and is more an announcement that we're hiring. Yes, that is intentional. My job is to get the game made so that people can enjoy it. So my two motivations right now are, one, to give status updates to our active community. It's really hard to express what you mean to us. Every developer like or comment on here represents a team of people inspired by you to do their best work. I am in your debt, and so I share what I can. Number two, to get this game ready for you, and to do that, we need more talent on the team. I take every game when post as a message to recruit harder, to find the right people to keep our progress on track. To ship this game, we need it to be great and the team to be great. And when players and creators get into the game, the real conversation begins, and we want to be ready for that. Essentially, John is saying that not only do they need to continue ensuring they bring in new talent to get the game done, but also to ensure that there's a robust team in place for long after the game's launch, and that was their priority for the last blog post. That said, what is the timeline looking like for the rest of the year? When asked if external playtests mean the game is close to release, John stated that playtests are important at all stages of development, and that there was still a lot of testing to do. It's a little vague, and some would probably assume that this means Hytale has a long way to go still. But then John reassured us, saying all things are relative. I'm hinting that we have work left to do, and I'm not the one to talk about dates. Just know that we're hitting all of our internal deadlines. There's been a lot of talk about what we'll actually get to see when this year's big reveal drops. We know we're going to get to see the all-new engine, the combat is a likely contender due to recent tests, and potentially more gameplay surrounding factions and lore in general. However, some additional updates John has mentioned that we'll get to see eventually are UI and UX advancements, there's some new music tracks from composer Oscar Garvin, and even in-game musical instruments have also been discussed more recently. Remember, we did see that guitar all the way back in 2018's trailer. Some more features and mechanics that have been hinted at are controller support across different devices, so being able to play on PC with a PlayStation controller, the ability to change perspectives from first to third person, and we'll probably get more on the whole item placement grid, which you can see is how all of these items are able to be arranged specifically, leaning on blocks, stacked up together, rotated in various ways. There's diagonal fences, I guess, which are now being considered, and rideable moss horns could be a thing. Those last two are probably jokes though. We'll discuss what more John had to say about tech, playtests, and interns, but first I wanted to comment on this year's Our Place. To summarize quickly, Our Place is a special canvas created by Reddit where each user can place one colored pixel every 5 minutes. With limited space, communities need to band together, uniting and in some cases battling others for space and the ability to showcase their favorite/our thing. The Hytale Info subreddit participated last year, securing this piece right up until the end, so we decided to give it another go. Friends Hawkon and Powerbyte helped to organize, gathering people to a central Discord, and over the course of 4 days created the Hytale logo pixel by pixel, allying with our One Piece, our Terraria, Technoblades community, and many others along the way as flags, black voids, and an assortment of ducks tried to take over. After a dramatic battle and relocating a few times, the community finally instilled its place atop the board, showcasing not just the logo, but an assortment of mobs from the game as well, with the team expressing their gratitude on Twitter and many devs helping to place pixels along the way. Honestly, a great celebration of community spirit, and it really helped to build a relationship between Hytale and other fan communities such as One Piece and Terraria. Now, speaking more on those recent external playtests, John Hendricks did mention that a character customization prototype was included in the combat playtest. One of the first participants actually asked after seeing all the options, "How long do we have?" He also confirmed that their engine is completely bespoke, basically an engine custom built and catered to their needs. When watching the testers, it apparently felt like a NASA launch, people on standby, hoping everything goes well, lots of pressure, and a sigh of relief when everything worked. As mentioned, they've got plenty more tests to come and are even running a pilot program for internships at the moment, with the hopes of expanding next year. In my opinion, the fact that they plan to expand this only says good things about the future. We've seen a lot of interesting job posts go up over the last few weeks, and much like last year, the team even attended Develop Brighton, a developer event in the UK where they likely tried to find new hires. They're currently looking for positions like senior competitive game designers to work on team-based, ranked, seasonal, and arena-based gameplay, lead engineers for console and mobile, and positions for quality assurance and continuous delivery. All really exciting roles if you know what they mean. On the more creative and lore-based side of things, it was mentioned not to get too freaked out by concept art. Sometimes it's just simply key art made to inspire. It's not necessarily definitive of what's going to be in-game, just there to push imagination. Things like the map of Orbis they showed years ago aren't exactly going to be pixel perfect. The truth is, concept art both past and present should be seen as things that are not just being considered for Orbis and their adventure mode, but also possibilities to be explored by us from a player and creator perspective. John agrees 100% that creator engagement is going to be critical. It's one of the things he personally misses the most from his last role. Don't worry, John, as an MC creator turned Hytale waiter, I feel you on that one. I'm very eager to get started making content in the game, and I for one am very, very excited for that double secret beta playtest that he teased. And then for any of you looking to change your room layout, vary your work routine, or just need a more practical desk setup, I've got the solution, and I'm happy to thank the sponsor of today's video, FlexiSpot. They're the leading name and go-to company for auto-adjusting desks and worktops, allowing you to customize a variety of designs, styles, and functions across a range of products. I'm building a new office myself and recently set up the two-leg E7 model. I got an all-white finish and a large desktop, so I have plenty of space for all my stuff. Instructions were easy to follow and setup took just under an hour. It's compact for its size and the legs don't take up much space at all. Overall, the worktop is sturdy, the whole frame is strong when still, and it remains totally stable when I'm changing heights, no disturbance whatsoever to my equipment. Being able to customize this to my own eye level has been great. I can actually get it perfect with my height standing up in the mornings and when sitting down in the evenings. If you're concerned about changing your setup due to cost or spacing issues, have no fear, FlexiSpot offers more affordable prices than ever and a number of different sizes. That and desks come with an up to 15-year warranty. Just visit flexispot.co.uk or click the link in the description to energize your workspace and increase your productivity. Click here to see my interview with the CEO of Hytale or for my breakdown of the most recent blog post. Continue smiling, consider subscribing, and thanks as always for watching Quebec Corner. Stay safe and keep free.